Hi guys, my name is Ariana. I go by Ari, and today I am going to be showing you guys how to do a makeup look based off your outfit. Today I am wearing this sweater that I got for Christmas. Thanks, Mom. It says over it, basically my whole entire personality, and I have like these really pretty yellow, orange, and black butterflies on it. This reminds me of my cousin who passed away last year because she said if she ever is gone, she wants to be like a butterfly. So I decided to dedicate this video to her and to our whole entire family. And we just miss you, Diane. We love you. And keep watching over us. Okay, don't want to get emotional. But so today I wanted to do my makeup look based off the blue of the hoodie, but also like the wings and the butterfly. And I'm going to show you guys some products that I am going to be using and how to accomplish this makeup look. This is like my first real video. So if I stumble on a word or I'm like looking in space trying to figure out what to say, please don't mind me. I will get better as time goes by. All right, so I already have my base, my foundation, my contour, powder, no blush, concealer. I do have that on, and some brows because I just got done from work. And I'm going to just put a little more makeup on if some rubbed off from my mask and complete eye look. So, without further ado, let's get into this makeup look. Okay, so I also have like a mirror here. I am actually sitting in my new vanity that my mom just bought and built with the help of my grandma and my brother. Thank you guys. I love you so much. You guys are amazing. And if anybody knows me, I like to post appreciations and just about anything on my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Mostly just Snapchat and Facebook. But yeah, I'm right here. I love it. It's so me. It's so girly and so fashionista. That's basically what I like to do in my lifetime. All right, let's stop talking and let's start. So, right now, I'm just gonna fluff off any residue of the mascara that I just wiped off so I can do this look. And now, as you can see, it looks like I have like some of my makeup wiped off. I'm going to touch it up a little bit. And I am going to be using a drugstore brand, which I love, is CoverGirl. And I've had this brand before on my last video on my Facebook when I did the smoky blue eye. And this is a lighter color. This is like more of a highlighter color for me because it's so light. And it's in the shade Soft Honey by CoverGirl. It's the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. And I'm just going to put a little under my eye so I can get more of a lighter under eye. Like that. Okay. Like that. And then I'm going to go into it with a beauty blender and just blend it under the eye. See how light that is? Yeah, we want it to blend, so we don't want to make it too light, and you guys will see like a ghostly look on my eye. Like that. Here's a tip that I have seen from other beauty influencers is let your concealer let your concealer sit for like a second or two, so that way you can have better coverage on your concealer. I got that tip from beauty influencer Jackie Aina. She is amazing, hilarious, everything that I would love to be. She is also like the biggest African American influencer besides Nima Tang. I think that's her last name. Go check them out. They are so beautiful, so funny. All right. So this is really light, as you can tell. But don't worry, I got you. Alright, so done with that part. And just so I won't have any eyeshadow residue from my look, always put some powder under that eye. I'm gonna, hopefully to God, do not put this on this jacket because I should have just like changed, but yeah, just so my makeup will go where this powder is gonna go, away. All right, so that is that. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyeshadow primer so I can have light colors. If you guys know me, I love a bright, intense, crazy color eyeshadow look. It's just my favorite. I love bright colors. Like my nails. They look red in the video, but they're actually like a orangey pink. Yeah. So I am going to be using, this is like where I keep all my concealers and primers and eyelash glue, all that good stuff. I am going to be using the Morphe eyelid primer in the shade Translucent. This is really good if you don't want a white base, you want something more like your skin tone, but also get the bright colors in. Use this. This is really good, and it's not that expensive. Or I do have a little more spendy primer. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. This is a white base, but it's so good. I definitely recommend, if you don't want to go full on with your money, get this little baby. This has lasted me for some time. And look how small it is. You would think that this doesn't have much product. A little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to put on the Morphe on my eye. It may look white, but when I blend it out, it's gonna like blend in. So, like with this one, eye primers go a long way, so you don't need as much as you like think you would because it's tiny. I'm gonna go back into that and just put this all over the lid. Okay, see? Look at that. It all blended in. Also because beauty blenders kind of like soak up the product, which is sometimes okay in some sense. But if you want to intensify that look, you can also use a flat makeup brush. I have one. I'm just not going to go looking for it because it's somewhere in all those hundreds of brushes that I have. That sounded very conceited. Like, I have all these brushes. Girl. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna go into a different powder. And this is the Maybelline City Bronzer. This is a contour powder, but I also kind of use this with any base that I have because it's really light. Like, this is not my bronzer shade, as you know. This will not be my bronzer shade. It's too light. All right, so I'm just going to dab it on my beauty blender. You're probably going to see me use at least 1 or 2 beauty blenders because I feel like this is like a multi one. You can use it for anything. All right, so I just set my base. Now let's start on to the colors. This is definitely a makeup look that I've probably tried once in my life. If I fail, I fail. That's the way of learning. You don't always need to be perfect. So I am going into my drawers and trying to figure out what are like the best palettes I can use for this look. I'm going to be using lots of blues. Do I have yellow? I have a yellow eyeliner somewhere in here. This is like, oh, I do. Great. All right. So I have this yellow liner. I really wanted to use this like light blue teal one. Also, yeah, so I'm going to use that. I'm also going to be using some lashes today. I'm trying to figure this out. It's definitely going to be a Morphe palette. I have a whole bunch of Morphe palettes because they're really good quality and they're not even that expensive. I think Morphe by itself, if it doesn't have a collaborator on there, it's like $15 for a palette, and that's really not a lot. Yep. So I'm going to be using this Morphe palette, Excuse the Mess. This is the 18A Bluya Away. I'm going to use one of this one. I am also going to be using the James Charles X Morphe, the miniature palette, because this has really nice blues as well, and it's rainbow. So I think I can settle for these two for now, but if I do need more, I will pull another one out. Okay, so I don't really know how to start this. I do want like a wing of some sort with this blue. I should have thought about this. It's okay though. So I don't have the names of the James Charles palette. I'm just going to point at them, and if you guys know the names, or you guys can look up those ones for me. I use this one definitely hit pan because I use this a lot. I use this for eyebrows. I don't really use it for an actual eyeshadow. I use it for my eyebrows. I use another product for my eyebrows, and this is the Anastasia Brow Definer. It's in the shade Ebony. And this one, it's really good if it's your shade. I think this is a little light for me. That's why I go back into the James Charles palette and kind of make it a little darker. I like my eyebrows a little darker. Just saying. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this light brown tan shade right here. And I am going to pack this into my crease using I know this is an e.l.f. brush, the e.l.f. blending eye brush. I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna put it all over the crease. Just blending this all in. I like to go over some shadows if I want more of a intensifier. I go in there twice. So you can see it looks kind of neutrally orange looking. So I'm gonna pat this in. I was kind of nervous of doing this video today because I didn't really want to mess up. But, you know, that's a way of life. You're gonna mess up regardless. Alright, so I got this down. Next, I'm going to switch brushes. And I am going to go into the Morphe M321 brush. And I am gonna go into the next eyeshadow shade from the one that I just used. It's this one right here. I wish I knew the names because you guys would know. And this is just to intensify that brown shade that we just used. I'm kind of winging this out so it can be like more of an outlet, an outline of what I am trying to accomplish. All right. Yeah, I can see like some kickback into that powder that we just put down. Alrighty. So with that one, I like it. Alright, so the next shade that I'm going to do is this orange. And I am going to be using the Morphe. I don't know what number brush this is, but it's from Morphe. If you guys know what brush this is, please let me know, because I never knew what this brush was. I'm going to go into this like light orange shade up here into the palette, and then I'm going to put this on top of both those two shades I use, just so we can see more of an orange. It's not going to match the orange in my hoodie. I wish it did, because that'd be really cool. But that is okay. All right. I low-key think that blues and greens are my favorite go-to when it comes to makeup, because I only use those colors for some reason. I don't really wear a lot of pinks and purples, which is odd, especially since I'm an African-American girl. And I'm just like, just blowing off the... It's just weird. Okay, moving on. Enough of my rambling. I don't know what this Morphe brush is either, but it's this small little blending brush I have. And I am gonna go into this dark, actually, yeah, I'm going to this like purpley blue eyeshadow right here in the James Charles palette, and I'm gonna put this at the V of my eye, like right here, and I'm just gonna pack this on for now. Yeah, I'm just really gonna pack this in there. Alright, it looks a little crazy, but I promise you at the end it's gonna be all worth it. Just gotta trust the process. Alright, so I'm going into my old paintbrush. And don't worry, I cleaned this out, disinfected all of that. It's stained purple because I was doing a experiment with pigmented eyeshadows to make it look like eyeliner. But I don't, oh yeah, it's gonna show. I don't want to use that one. Never mind. Let's do this one. This is the Morphe M617. You'd think I would probably like trying to give Morphe a shout out, but yeah, I just love all their products. I'm gonna go into this light blue, kind of matches my hoodie a little bit, and I'm just gonna go in there, tap it. It's gorgeous. It's not gorgeous, it's gorgeous. And I'm gonna pack this onto my eye like that and just pack. And I'm just gonna go over that dark blue and go like that. It kind of looks green on my iPhone camera, but it's blue. I can see like a light going from dark, which is fine by me. Kind of cutting my crease a little bit so it won't go too overboard. Alright, so I look like crazy town right now. But like I said, trust the process. Next, I'm going to this BH Cosmetics brush. It's number 10. It's this little definer one. And I'm kind of done with the James Charles palette. I'm going to put that one aside and go after this Morphe Blue Yellow Way. And I'm going to use this dark blue right here. It kind of looks like the one in the James Charles palette, not going to lie. And I'm going to start just having that deepen this look. I know you guys are probably sick of me doing like wing eyeshadows, but I love them. I really think it's super, super cool. And I'm gonna stick to it. I might change. But this one's a little dramatic because I want... Yeah, I look really crazy in this camera right now. But I like it. Okay. So I kind of want to blend in these shadows. So I'm going into this other Morphe blending brush. I use a lot of blending brushes. I'm just going to blend all of that. And I'm going to kind of dab in that blue because a little bit of that faded away, which is fine. It's cool. All right, so I have that ready. Put those back. Now, what should I do next? I'm kind of like wanting to look at these butterflies a little bit. Maybe grab this Morphe M574 brush. I'm looking at this black. I kind of am letting my imagination run its course with this look because I'm trying to make this as good as I can, or good as it should. All right, I need some light. All this darkness is kind of terrifying. I need to brighten this up. I really want to use this. All right, so I'm going to go back into the James Charles Morphe palette, and I'm going to use this really, like, I don't know, this, like, powder. I don't even know how to describe this. This, like, little light. Really, I'm going to really get in there, too. So and then I'm going to take some setting spray. This is the Maybelline Lasting Fix Spray. I'm going to get into there. And I'm just going to put this into that crease. I might do some glitter too. I feel like I need to do some glitter because it's a butterfly. And butterflies are not ugly. I'd rather be a butterfly than a moth. So I'm just going to cut this and blend it in. I'm going to need a little more. Alright, so I have this light blue shade down. Next, I'm going into this tiny, no, it's not from Morphe, this tiny e.l.f. brush. It's the concealer brush, but I use it for inner corners and maybe like a blended shadow look going on. I'm gonna use this like little deep boy blue and just kind of blended it in like that. The greatest thing about makeup is you can be creative. You can use makeup kind of to your own advantage. And just enjoy it. Like, if you mess up, that's fine. How are you ever going to learn if you don't mess up? I remember in my cosmetology class last week, oh, that blended out. That's not what I wanted. That's fine, I can go over it. So, back to last week when I was in the manicure and pedicure room in my cosmetology class, I remember, was it Albert Einstein's quote? It said, I can't remember exactly what it said, but I'm going to paraphrase. It was like, if you don't ever mess up, how are you ever going to learn? Something like that. But that hit me because for me, a lot of people don't know this, but I don't like to mess up in front of people. I don't really like to show my vulnerable side. I think that's why I'm so quiet. And I know a lot of people, especially when I was younger, a lot of people always ask me, like, why are you so quiet? Because I was afraid to say something stupid. And that, just kind of trickled down to other problems that I had in my life where I was just afraid to show some human, I guess, because I felt like I was seeing everybody else succeed and not seeing their struggle. And I'm thinking, why am I messing up? Why am I, not being great as them? And I think that's what kind of we forget in the world is we're gonna mess up. Um, we're gonna mess up, And I think the best thing for us to do as humans for each other is saying, it's okay. I think that's kind of how Diane, because I had a dream about her. I've had 3 dreams about her in like the past 2-3 months. And I'm always hugging her, or she's always hugging me, and she's like holding me tight. And I always wake up and just feel like, wow, and something told me, like, it's okay, you're okay. And I think she was trying to tell me, like, stop stressing, stop, stop, you're okay. And it's just nice sometimes to have that person to kind of, make you just sit for a second and think, I could be better off, or I could be worse off, and I could live a totally different life from what I'm having, But that's the thing. All right. So this is what I have so far. My fondest memory of Diane. I call her Diane. That's how I knew her. That's how, my family called her. My fondest memory of Diane. I can't remember exactly one, but I do remember when I was 16 years old. And my mom and I just got back from watching Hoop Fest. We were on our way home. We were walking. And she stopped at this little corner store that everybody knows. And she was talking to someone. We didn't know that she was in town. So when she saw us, she's like, hey, Cousin Dee Dee. My mom, hey, Cousin Ariana. And she followed us home. And I remember just always missing her visits with us because she would always go to our house. One time she came at like 10 o'clock at night, and I just felt so excited to see her because we never really get to see her as much as we like. And she was always having this big smile on her face, and her laugh was so contagious. Like when she laughs, I wanted to laugh because her laugh was just so it's like it fills the room. Oh, emotions. Oh, don't want to mess up this makeup. Don't want to mess up this makeup. That's another thing too. I don't like crying. But when I do cry, it's real. I will say that. And I just wish I had another moment with her. All right, I'm going to stop crying and talk about makeup. It's just, it's crazy to think that somebody can be in your life and then 1 second they're just gone. I've been through a lot in my life where I'm just like, thank God I don't look what I've been through. You know that quote that everyone says, like, thank God I don't look like what I've been through? I would, oh my gosh, I would probably have no hair with all the stress that I put myself through, go through. It's just crazy. So it's amazing to still be alive and say thank you, God, for another day. Also, I think she would want us to focus on the positive about her and not focus on the negative. So that's it. All right, I'm going into this light blue liquid liner, praying to God that I'm praying to God this works, because I am not a perfectionist when it comes to liners. That's why I kind of always never really put eyeliner on. So I'm just going to trace it and make it like a little wing. I didn't put much on there, which is fine. Always start out little. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm literally just trying to focus on this so I won't mess up too bad. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate this yellow in. I feel like I kind of want to, I'm just going to do it. I think I have like a really good idea. So I'm not just going to leave this liner on with just liner. I'm going to put some glitter on this. This needs some glitter in its life. And I made this palette from ColourPop with a whole bunch of glitters. And I'm going, oh, I don't have, actually, yeah, I do. I'm lying. Never mind. Enough me. I don't really use this palette as much because it's so glittery, and it is hell when you have to wipe glitter off your face, because it will put glitter in the most randomest like parts of your body. You're just like, I don't put glitter there. Yeah, it's weird. So this is kind of an outline of how I want this to go. So don't mind this liner. It's going to all make sense in the end. Another memory I remember, and I can always go back to it, is when I would, at the very beginning of posting pictures of makeup and stuff like that. I just remember Diane always commenting and saying, "You look cute, cousin, like you go, girl." And it's just, I miss having those moments. All right. Wow, this looks somewhat decent. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to like see how I did it with my other eye. This isn't the best outlet, but it's something. I can't believe how these kind of went down. It's not bad. All right. The one thing I've been noticing is when I put eyeliner on, like at the bottom, is that my lashes kind of snatch the eyeliner. Because, like, if you can see, my lashes have, like, some sort of blue. And I don't know, it's because I'm not watching what I'm doing. Or just my lashes are long. They're pretty curly, I will admit that. I remember when I was working at the carousel, my friend Sam would always kind of like look at me, and I kind of was like freaked out because she kept staring at me, and she's like, "Why are your lashes so curly?" And I'm like, "I don't know, they just are." All right, now with the glitter, I am going to use this little ditty, the e.l.f. concealer one. And I'm going to put the glitter where I put the liner. And I'm going to do, this kind of looks the same. One of these glitters, I think I'm going to do this one. And do it over that teal. Hopefully this works. If the glitter is going to stay on. I remember when I first did this trick, it worked. I don't know if it's working now. It doesn't look too bad. Oh, that is glittery. Ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna get this off. I'm doing this for you, Diane. I'm doing this for you. Okay. So I'm gonna pick up this little angled flat brush from, it's actually an eyebrow brush, but it's from Sephora, and I'm gonna use this for the yellow. Lord Jesus. I don't know how I'm going to. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna connect this, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Oh, I forgot to do the blue on the other side. I was all impatient and waiting. Okay. I'm like terrified right now to do this eye. It's not going as great on this side. I'm trying to like... it's not as great, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna regret this later, but I'll do this for her. Okay, that's as good as I'm... Oh, wow. I look like a darn fairy. I feel like if I ever, like, a lot of people know my dream job is to do makeup for fashion shows and stuff like that, and photography. But that'd be cool if I did, like, a Disney Pixar or a Disney childhood makeup, like a fairy. Another thing on the bucket list. Okay. So I'm gonna go back into that sparkly blue and do the rest of the liner. Lord Jesus, oh God, I got it on my lash. Ooh! I got it right here. This looks crazy, but honestly, that's fine. Okay, one last tidbit. Diane's favorite color is purple. Funny, because that's my favorite color. And I remember when we went to her... I'm gonna call it not a visual. What do you call... I had one of those when in high school because a friend of mine passed away. But we didn't have candles, so I can't say a candle visual. Just when we had the thing in the park with Diane, I'm going to put purple. And the best purple for me, right here, in the James Charles palette. So I'm going to add some purple to this. This like little pretty deep purple. And just kind of blend it in. Y'all will probably not see it. But that is okay. She knows it's up. She knows it's there. All right. I'm going to put a little bit more of that light blue on there. The pasty blue. Because it kind of got lost in all those glitters and colors. Oh my gosh. I don't know. All right, now it's time to brush off this. I'm gonna put some more... Oh my god, I got glitter everywhere. I'm gonna brush this off. Okay, that didn't... I look really light in the picture. Alright. No more glitter. Lord, I'm going to regret this. Actually, no, I'm not, because it's for her. So I need to stop saying when I regret it, because it's for her. I feel like I kind of want to do next month, actually at the end of this month or the beginning of next month, my mom and I are going to do like a tattoo of a memory of her. And my mom's going to get a purple butterfly. But I want something a little more detailed. I'm not going to tell you fully of what I'm thinking. Just the idea is kind of a butterfly, but I'm just going to say it's a butterfly because I'm not going to tell you the rest. All right. I'm going to now put some mascara back on my lashes so I can prepare myself for these lashes that I'm going to do. And these are some new lashes that I've never, ever used. I'm trying to get all this glitter. So, I went to Ulta Beauty with my friends like a week and a half ago. And I didn't realize what these were. I thought they were just regular lashes. And when I got home and I started putting stuff away, I noticed it says Pro Magnetic. I've heard about these before, and at first I was like, ooh, like this doesn't sound like it's gonna be a good idea, because I feel like, is it gonna be magnetic to everything? I tried them out. I had a pair of these before, and I tried them out. I went to the mall with my mom, and I got a lot of compliments on my makeup. And when we were on our way home, she's looking at me and she's like, your eyelash is about to fall off. What you mean? It's about to fall off. No, I'm not going to blame the lashes because this is such a rookie move for me. I did not measure the lashes. I just thought that, I don't have time to measure right now. I gotta go in a few minutes, plop these on and call it a day. Will I be measuring these? No. Because I don't have scissors. And I'm going to take this off after this video as I drop them. It shouldn't be this much of a struggle to open some darn lashes. But it was. Come on. Alright. It's probably telling me I don't need lashes, but I do. Alright. So these are the Eyelure lashes. And these are the Faux Mink Naturals. I do got some tweezers though. And this is the mascara that comes with it. So what this is, it's not just regular mascara. It's not regular eyeliner. This is magnetic. So instead of using lash glue, this is kind of like lash glue, but it's eyeliner. And you just let it dry when you put on your liner. Let it dry. Wait a couple of seconds, and then the lash is going to stick on your eye without the lashes because this is magnetic, and the lashes have magnetic patches on them. So I know this was a terrible idea because I have this blue on, but I got blue on top, so that makes it okay. Okay, I'm gonna let it dry. I'm like damaging this part. These are like the natural lashes. I'm trying to figure out which eye it goes. I feel like it's this one. I literally can feel it snap on. I really don't use tweezers for my lashes because I'm afraid of stabbing myself in the eye. I got one down. One down. One to go. Oh, you see a big old difference. Alright. So, that is that. I'm just gonna dust off any glitter that I might have. Alright, so next I am going to smoke out with some blue on the bottom lashes. This look is almost done. I'm going back into this blue. Ooh. Alright, so done with that part. I am going to kind of recontour a little bit on my cheek and my forehead. Just to give me more of a, like a contrast, I believe. And I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics number 3 brush. Don't mind me and my wacky singing. It's just this song by her called Damage is like stuck in my head. It's a hit. I love it. All right. So now we are done with that part. I am going to do my lips, and I kind of want to do purple, but I feel like it's not even like gonna match. What I was thinking is matching I don't even know how this is gonna look because I do want purple into this because she loves purple. We're gonna try this out. So I got 3 products right here. I have 2 lipsticks and 1 lip liner. This is a neon lip liner. And this first one is called Clapback by Fenty Beauty. Riri, love her. It's this dark, smoky, looks black, but it's not. It's like a deep, dark blue. And then this is the LA Girl Lipify Stylo 1 Swipe Intense Creamy Color Lipstick. And this one is also from LA Girl. This is the Shockwave Neon Lip Liner. We're going to see how this goes. So I'm going to start outlining my lips with the Fenty Beauty shade. This is just a tester to see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, I'll cry. I wish I could listen to music on this, but I don't want to be copyrighted. I mean, it's not bad. This just looks like everything is. Let's just go with it. Alright, so this shade is purple as well. Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to clean up any corners that I have, because I do. Sometimes I just want to be singing, and I'm scared to, because I might think that I have like a normal, nice voice, and then someone's like, what are you singing? Yeah. Alright. I kind of like this mixture because it kind of made this purple a little darker. Obvi. I'm going to clean off my hands because I don't want the makeup to transport onto the shirt, even though a bunch of glitter did. Alright. I know I'm probably like removing some makeup, but alright. So that is that. I'm going to take off my scarf. Oh, Lord Jesus. Y'all, listen. Don't come for me when it comes to my edges, okay? Don't. Leave it alone. I have a whole bunch of edges. They're matted down. Girl, listen. Life is rough, okay? I feel like if I was like a freaking celebrity and I did that, a lot of people would be like, oh, you bold for doing that. And they would clown me and be like, did you see these bitches' edges? Yes, okay. Don't mind me struggling to get this darn ponytail out. Matter of fact, hold on, because I'm taking pictures and I don't want my hair looking like I didn't do nothing with it. Excuse me for like 1 second before I find something for me. All right. I could not find a blue headband, but this will be good enough for me. Yeah, this is like way better than y'all see my unfixed edges. All right, so got caught in my ring. All right, so this is the final look. All right, so thank you guys for watching this hour and like 9-minute video. It probably won't take long while I start practicing and knowing my ropes around doing videos like this. But a special message to my family. I love you guys. I'm so glad and so blessed that we have a family like we do. To our extended family, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for all the support and all of the love that you guys show me. And you guys are you guys are amazing. And I probably would not be the person I am if you guys weren't in my life. Yeah, we get on each other's nerves. Yes, we probably call the next family member and be like, did you see the... At the end of the day, we are a family who should love each other. And I think that's what Diane wanted all of us to remember is, at the end of the day, love the people who are here now, because you never know when their time is done here and their time starts up there. I love you, Diane. Thank you so much for your laughter, your boldness, your wittiness, your beautiful big smile that I will always remember. And I just love you. And I'm pretty sure that later on in life we will meet again. Until then, continue to watch over our family, watch over all of us, because we do miss you. We do love you. Just a big thank you for just being my cousin, okay? I'm blessed that you are my cousin. I'm gonna get off the phone right now because I want to cry. Thank you so much. This is the Diane butterfly look. I love you. Thank you.